Act 5, Scene 2. Benedict and Margaret have been working on a sonnet. Margaret leaves to get Beatrice, and when she shows up, they talk about their love.
Oh, Margaret, would you go get Beatrice? I'm working on a sonnet for her.
Yes. It sounds great. It's gonna be amazing.
Beatrice, if I had a tree and a fist, I'd punch you. You're kind of like a Neve Gist. Oh, Beatrice!
I'm here. I can leave whenever.
Don't go yet.
You said go, so I'll leave. But first, tell me about your challenge with Claudio.
We just exchanged some bad words, but you can still kiss me.
Bad words means bad breath.
You always twist my words, but please, tell me which part of me you love the most.
There's just so much bad. I was impressed.
Well, yeah, okay, fine. You know which part of you I love the most?
What?
Well, I don't really love it at all, because I have to. It's just I'm forced. Out of
Against
duty.
your will?
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo! I have a message!
Oh,
What is the message?
what could that message be?
My lady hero hath been falsely accused. The prince and Claudio mightily abused. And Don John is the author of all, who is fled and gone. Will you come presently?
What news?
This is amazing. What? Will you come with me?
I would go to the end of the earth for you. And I would go to your uncle's house, sure.
Act 5, Scene 3. Claudio and the prince visit Hero's grave and read an epitaph in her honor.
Is this the grave of young Hero? My
Yes,
beloved?
this is the grave.
Done to death by slanderous tongues was the hero that here lies. Death, in guerdon of her wrongs, gives her fame which never dies. So the life that died with shame lives in death with glorious fame. She'll come back every year to do this, for I love her so.
Well, it's getting quite late, and the wolves are starting to howl.
Oh!
We should go to Leonardo's house.
Okay.
Act 5, Scene 4. Benedict is wearing blue, the prince is wearing black, Claudio is wearing yellow, Beatrice is wearing black, the friar is wearing brown, Hero is wearing white, and Leonardo is wearing red. In this scene, we have all of our characters at Leonardo's place, and there's a marriage. We'll see whose love is real.
Did I not tell you she was innocent? Well, so are Prince and Claudio, who they accused by mistake.
Well, I'm sure glad that's all sorted out. I'm just glad I don't have beef with Claudio anymore.
Yes. When Claudio and the prince arrive, I want you women to be hidden, and I will retrieve you, all with masks, so no one can tell who you are. And brother, I instruct you, to act as if Hero is your daughter, and act as if you were giving her away as a wife.
Friar, I must entreat you one thing. To do what, sir?
Got it. Okay.
To bind me or to undo me to Signor Leonardo's daughter.
Ah, my daughter does have an eye for good-looking men.
I do requite that eye.
So, what is your purpose? What is your goal here?
To be married, as Hero and Claudio will be.
On the same day.
They're the very same.
Wow.
And since it seems you both are in agreement, I'll officiate the wedding, make it a 2-for-1 deal. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Are you here to marry my brother's daughter? I would do it even if she wasn't a Sigma. Here, brother, go fetch her.
What's wrong, Benedict? Why the long face?
Okay. I think he's just nervous to get married. Don't worry. Domesticated life is not that bad.
Yeah, just like an old dog, you know, I'm domesticated now. So are you.
I'll get you for that one. Here come the ladies. Which one is mine? This is the one, and I will give her to you. Well then, this is the one. Let me see her. You may not do that until you swear to marry her. Give me your hand, fair woman, and let me marry you now in front of this friar.
And when I lived, I was your wife, and when you loved, you were my husband.
Another hero?
The very same.
The former hero! The hero that was dead.
The one that died while her slander still lived.
Fair friar, which one of these is my lovely Beatrice?
That is me. I answer to that name.
Do you love me?
No, no more than reason.
But Claudio and the prince, they said you loved me.
Well, do you love me?
No more than reason.
But Ursula and Margaret, they told me you loved me.
Well, Claudio and the prince said you were sick with love for me.
Well, Margaret and Ursula said that you were almost dead in love with me. Oh, come on. I'm sure you love the man. I have this note from Benedict that says he's madly in love with you.
And I have this note from Beatrice that she's madly in love with you.
Our hands against our hearts. Well, since you're so madly in love with me, I guess I'll marry you.
Aw, only because you're lovesick and you need the antidote.
How dost thou, Benedict, the married man?
Don't make fun of me. When I was not in love, I said I would never be. And now that I am in love, I disregard everything I said. As for you, Claudio, a moment ago I would have beat you. But now that we are going to be kinsmen, I will love you, and you should love your wife.
Okay. Man, I wish I could have beat you up, but now you're technically my cousin, so I guess we'll have to all live happily ever after now.
Come on, friends. We're all getting married now. Let's dance.
Woo!
Get yourself a wife.
Woohoo! Yeah! I love my wife.